Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like up. WWE's Chief Content Officer Triple H has come under the scanner after the recent set of releases. Sportskeeda Senior Editor Bill Apter discussed the situation, and spoke about how some release stars might still return to the company. Last week, reports emerged that some stars from NXT and the main roster had been released. These included prominent names such as Braun Strowman, Shayna Baszler, Dakota Kai, Cora Jade, Caden Carter, Katana Chance, and more. During a recent Q&A session with WrestleVotes, Bill Apter revealed that Braun Strowman and WWE possibly had an understanding. The veteran journalist suggested that the monster of all monsters could be roped back in for a small program a few months down the line, owing to his good relations with Triple H and the company. Many agree that Triple H used Braun Strowman brilliantly to get some stars over the past year. His recent feud with Jacob Fatu established the Samoan Werewolf as a major star on the WWE roster. Prityash is a WWE news writer for Sportskeeda Wrestling, who started watching wrestling in the later part of the Attitude Era. Although he holds a bachelor's degree in engineering, Prityash was a creative writer for his college, and his flair for creativity and love of pro wrestling eventually led him to the journalism field. After an initial stint in 2016 to 2017, he has been writing regularly for Sportskeeda since 2021. As someone who loves and respects the business, he prides himself on factual, clean, and ethical reporting, free of plagiarism and AI usage. One of the ways he ensures this is by transcribing videos that he reports on. Prityash had the privilege of interviewing superstar Matt Hardy in his career so far. Although his favorite wrestler is CM Punk, as he relates to his straight-edge philosophy. When he is not reporting news, he loves reading and collecting WWE action figures. He currently owns over 500 wrestling figures and merchandise. When Triple H took over WWE's creative reins in mid-2022, many fans and industry insiders were curious to see how the company would evolve under his leadership. With a reputation for embracing a more in-ring focused and talent-driven approach, the game has made waves by re-signing several former WWE stars who had previously been let go under the Vince McMahon regime. Names like Braun Strowman, Karrion Kross, and Johnny Gargano have returned to the WWE fold, reigniting hopes that others could follow in their footsteps. Yet, even with these returns, the door has not been entirely closed for other, released WWE superstars, including some high-profile names. One such star, whose return has been heavily speculated in recent months, is none other than Bray Wyatt. The former WWE champion, known for his complex character work and unique storytelling, was released in July 2021 by the company. His departure left many fans and talent perplexed. Wyatt had been a significant figure within WWE, having helped redefine the art of character building in professional wrestling through his cult-like persona of the Fiend. However, after a lengthy absence and a mix of cryptic social media posts, Wyatt appeared to be at peace with his exit from WWE. However, in an exclusive interview with Wrestling Insider, sources close to Triple H and the WWE creative team revealed that the door is not entirely closed for Wyatt's return to the company. While there is no confirmation of a deal or any imminent return, it is clear that Triple H has kept an open mind regarding the potential for Wyatt's return to the company, and the creative possibilities that come with such a decision. When discussing Triple H's approach to talent, it's evident that his leadership style differs from that of Vince McMahon. Historically, McMahon made decisions based on what he thought was best for the company's immediate bottom line, sometimes prioritizing short-term booking over long-term character development. Triple H, on the other hand, has often shown a preference for long-term storytelling, and he's unafraid to take creative risks. This philosophy is not just about pushing popular superstars or reviving lost potential. It's about developing a brand that is sustainable over the long term, even after major stars leave or retire. Since his takeover, Triple H has shown an understanding of the value in restoring a sense of continuity, especially when it comes to characters and stories that the fans deeply resonate with. A prime example of this was his handling of Cody Rhodes' return at the 2023 Royal Rumble. The emotional return, following Rhodes' departure from AEW, and his subsequent rehabilitation from an injury, was handled with patience and meticulous storytelling. The story of Rhodes' comeback to WWE wasn't rushed, and Triple H used that time to ensure the narrative felt earned and significant, creating a level of anticipation that paid off in spades. Likewise, this same approach could extend to the potential return of stars like Bray Wyatt. Rather than simply plugging a star into a storyline for the sake of it, Triple H would likely look at how Wyatt's return could enhance the overall narrative of WWE. Bray Wyatt, as a creative force, was one of the most distinctive and innovative talents in WWE during his initial run. His ability to intertwine his character with psychological storytelling is something that made him stand out from the rest of the roster. His character evolved from the eerie and enigmatic leader of the Wyatt family to the Fiend, a terrifying alter ego that captivated audiences and sparked countless conversations among fans and critics alike. Wyatt's potential to evolve once more could be a game-changer for WWE, as his previous stories could be revisited in creative new ways. In fact, if Wyatt were to return, WWE could easily revisit his past work and build upon it, perhaps adding depth to the narratives that were left unfinished. After all, many of Wyatt's storylines were designed with a sense of mystery and suspense, which allowed for plenty of room for reinvention. One of the most significant untapped aspects of Wyatt's character is his connection with WWE's younger, newer stars. Many talents, such as Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, and even the now-established stars like Seth Rollins, have had interactions with Wyatt in the past. The opportunities for storytelling upon his return could extend beyond his own character. The intricate web of relationships he has already established could pave the way for compelling matches, alliances, or even rivalries in the future. Though it's not known exactly what Triple H would want from a potential Bray Wyatt return, there are several factors that could influence such a decision. One of the most important aspects is Wyatt's passion for his craft. Wyatt, at his best, is a visionary when it comes to creating atmosphere and engaging audiences on a deeper level. Under Triple H's leadership, the idea of creating a compelling character-driven storyline seems more aligned with Wyatt's unique talents. But Triple H is also aware that any superstar return must make sense within the larger context of WWE's current direction. The show cannot simply bring back popular stars for the sake of nostalgia. Every move must feel as though it serves a larger purpose, not just for the performer involved, but for the promotion as a whole. If Wyatt were to return, Triple H would need to find a story that not only reignites his past magic, but also complements the current landscape of WWE. The addition of Bray Wyatt could fill a storytelling void in WWE, especially in light of WWE's increasing focus on developing both the men's and women's divisions. With Wyatt's dark, almost supernatural persona, he could be positioned as a mysterious force, much like the way Undertaker was for decades. A supernatural figure with a complicated backstory can help add layers to an otherwise straightforward narrative, especially when woven into ongoing rivalries and character developments. What cannot be overlooked is the role that fans play in this potential return. The rabid, dedicated fanbase that Bray Wyatt cultivated during his run is still strong today. Wyatt's unique style of storytelling and his ability to engage the audience emotionally left a lasting mark. This fan connection is not easily replicated, and WWE's decision-makers know that having a returning star with a loyal following can be immensely beneficial. Wyatt's return would be met with a wave of excitement and curiosity, as fans are eager to see how he evolves under Triple H's direction. Moreover, in the current landscape of professional wrestling, the audience engagement plays a much larger role in determining who gets pushed or brought back. Triple H seems to understand this shift in the industry and would likely lean on fan reactions when making decisions about who to bring back into the fold. Despite the uncertainty surrounding Bray Wyatt's future with WWE, Triple H has shown a willingness to consider all possibilities, including the potential return of released stars. With the emphasis on character-driven storytelling, long-term narratives, and fresh creative direction, Wyatt's return could be just the kind of spark that WWE needs to push its storytelling to the next level. At this point, nothing is guaranteed, but it's clear that Triple H has not shut the door on Bray Wyatt. Whether it's a return that happens sooner or later, one thing is for sure. Wyatt's potential comeback is something fans and the creative team will keep a close eye on in the coming months. The future is wide open for the enigmatic superstar, and in WWE under Triple H, that could be the beginning of something truly special.